Welcome to the Badass Babe Manifest podcast. The vibe here is how to manifest in a simple and fun way, implementing my abundance DNA method without the bullshit, overcomplicated hacks or fluff. I'm your host, Kelly Pender, your spiritual manifestation coach, and together we're going to uncover your unique abundance frequency, step into who the fuck you are unapologetically, and remove the limitation caps as well as playing it small to open yourself the F up to the unlimited abundance, success, and money to easily flow into your life and or business. Let's manifest that shit. Hello, my love. Welcome back to another episode of the Badass Babe Manifest podcast. This episode is going to be juicy, and it's also going to provide you with a that makes so much fucking sense. This is going to land, this is going to click for you to really understand where you've been subconsciously moving into lack, okay? And I know this podcast is titled Money Masturbation, and if you're new here, welcome. So one thing I need you to know, those who are loyal podcast listeners, you know I say this all the time, being on the manifestation journey for 12 years now, I've tried everything. I'm not joking when I say I've tried everything. And so money masturbation was one of them. And side note, I actually have a podcast that I did like 2 years ago called Masturbation as a Form of Self-Care and how society programs you and conditions you to believe that there's shame and stigma around it, which we totally busted and broke through in the previous pod episode with Chelsea, which was amazing. Tune in if you haven't yet. Anywho, I'm clearly all about self-loving and self-pleasure. And so I was like, ooh, money masturbation, right up my alley. Little did I know that I was doing it very, very incorrectly and how it was actually activating lack within me, okay? Which was unknowingly repelling everything that I wanted. So we're going to dive into that and what to focus on instead, which is going to be so fucking fun. And like I said, provide you with breakthroughs. Before we do that, did you see that I just created a brand new 3-day challenge, money multiplier challenge? It was just dropped. And if you're ready to break past your current income ceiling and stay there, if you know you're meant to hit 10, 20, 30, 50K plus months, but you get hung up on the how, if you have everything in place to grow, but something is keeping you stuck, this challenge is for you. This challenge is inspired from how I helped my client go from 2 to 7K months to a 10K day. She went from hustling, doing all the strategy, all the money affirmations, to her desired monthly income in one effing day. How? By implementing the money multiplier method, which is exactly what I'm going to teach you during our 3 days together, where you're going to learn how to rewire your money beliefs to break through your current income ceiling, unfuck your relationship with wealth and self for money to flow in with ease, and activate your money encoding blueprint so you can double your income. This challenge right now is only $27. Price will continue to increase the closer we get to the start date. Final price will be $222, so I highly recommend getting in now. You can DM me the word challenge, or I'm going to pop that link in the show notes for you to get inside the money multiplier challenge. This is going to be so fucking fun, so incredible, so juicy, so life-changing, of course. And I cannot even wait to see you in there. All right, my love, let's dive into this episode. So this came through when I was in the bath Friday night. I had a nice Epsom salt bath, crystals in there, candles, all the things, smoking a little weed. You know, in a previous episode I talked about how I smoke weed sometimes to tap into the quantum. And what's cool, actually, I reflected on this, is because this is something that I do. Whatever you do, by the way, we love, we don't judge, right? So like no one's saying that you need to smoke weed to tap into the quantum. However, when I smoke, it just instantly elevates me into the quantum, into my higher self. And I receive so many downloads and my self-love just skyrockets through the motherfucking roof, which is amazing because now I can tap into the quantum and into my unique money encoding blueprint like that any given moment, any day, without anything. So just a tool I use personally to allow myself to get out of logic and get into the quantum when I was first practicing that. Okay. Whatever you need to do that, maybe it's a third eye tea, maybe it's crystals, maybe it's a specific song or music, whatever it is, whatever works for you is meant for you. Okay. Anyways, this came through when I was in the bath, and I just had this like flashback, this memory of me when I was in the phase of my life when I was looking for the magic pill. This is what I call the phase of my life. This is what I call the phase that my clients were in before they decided I'm done with looking for the magic pill. And so this is when I was listening to every single podcast I could. I was downloading every single freebie on manifestation I could. I was accessing every $27, $33, whatever the fuck that I could to be like, tell me the answers how to manifest more money. Now, this was before I learned about the science of the brain, okay? Before it changed my motherfucking life and everything I teach now. So when I was in this phase, the looking for the magic pill phase, looking for everything to help me, I was on Instagram, and I remember, I don't think reels were a thing then, a few years ago, but whatever it was, it caught my eye. And it was like, self-pleasure for more money, self-pleasure to become a millionaire. And I was like, ooh, tell me more. And then I saw, it might have been from a company actually that made crystal wands, AKA crystal dildos, which I still want. And my client actually sent me a picture of her in the crystal store. And she's like, I'm going to get this for you for your birthday. I'm like, please, that'll be my favorite birthday present ever. Anywho, back to the point. So I remember I saw that and I was like, okay, I love self-pleasure. Sure, I'll try it. And so what I remember is, and this is what I invite you to really listen in on. Here's the difference. Here's how I was doing it incorrectly. Whether you masturbate or not, whether you have self-pleasure or not, the point here is where I was putting my focus and attention. Okay. So whatever you choose to do with this information, self-pleasure, masturbate, get turned on, just feel into it, whatever. This point is very, very important, and this concept is going to motherfucking land for you. So I remember in this post, it was like, you know, you can get really turned on by your desire and connected to your desire, which I believe in, and I think it was really cool, through your yoni, through your womb, connecting to source, connecting to your desire. I was like, fuck yeah, okay, I love this. I'm into this. I still believe this, by the way, but here's what I was doing. I was like, oh, okay, let me self-pleasure to money. Yes. And again, this is before I knew anything about neural pathways. This was before I knew anything about getting your belief systems, identity on board, and uncovering your unique money encoding blueprint, because it's not a one size fits all. Okay. And so I was like, ooh, yeah, money. Let me kind of not force myself, but let me kind of force myself to get turned on by money. Even though it's not here yet, let me just pleasure myself to money. Okay, I love money. Money makes me feel fun. Money makes me feel whatever. See, like that's honestly what's coming out of my mouth is so fucking boring, but that's what I was doing. I was trying to get turned on to money, but I fully couldn't, like 111 motherfucking percent, get my mind, body, soul, energetic frequency, and cells on board because my belief systems were in lack. So I just want you to pretend right now that you're getting turned on to money and you're like, yes, money's there for me. Money supports me. Money's so fun. It flows in, it flows out, it flows in all motherfucking ways. Right? And then you're like, wait, but my subconscious mind is literally telling me it's not here yet. And it's not here yet, meaning I don't have it. And I don't have it right now, meaning I don't have enough. And I don't have enough, so I'm in lack. Okay. So while I'm trying to get turned on to money, my subconscious mind was like, no, bitch, you don't have any. Actually, making money is really hard. Actually, you've been struggling for quite some time. Actually, do you see where I'm going with this? So here's what was happening. Because I was trying to get turned on to money, and because my subconscious mind was like, that's hilarious. You're actually struggling. It's really hard. It's not coming in with ease. My energetic encoding was in frustration, self-doubt, and worry of it not being here in that moment, in the present moment. So really, I wasn't getting turned on by money. So what was I subconsciously, energetically, and emotionally practicing getting turned on by? Worry, frustration, doubt, not enough, lack. I no longer want to practice the frequency of frustration, worry, lack, not enough, disappointment, doubt. So I sure as fuck don't want to practice getting turned on by those same frequencies. Do you see what I was doing incorrectly? Do you see what I was doing wrong? And I may be contradicting myself because I know I say there's nothing that you're doing wrong because you can always course correct. You can always recalibrate. You can always rewire. You can always fix it. But I'm sharing this with you so that you can learn to not get turned on by frequencies that you don't want. This was unknown to me at the time, okay? And I think that's what's beautiful about my quantum Epsom salt crystal bath is that it revealed this memory to me so that my subconscious mind can show me, oh, actually, look how far you have come. Look at all that you've rewired. Look at all that you've learned. And now, knowing that I'm a 3-5 projector in human design, I learned through trial and error. So now I can teach my clients, and now I can share this with you, my pod listener, right? So what I want to share with you is we're not going to try to get turned on by money. We're not going to accidentally, unconsciously, unknowingly practice getting turned on by worry, frustration, doubt, not enough, lack, and scarcity anymore. We get to get turned on by something else, okay? This something else is your unique money encoding. It's encoded within your cells. Right now, they just may be dormant and not active because you've been practicing the encoding of frustration, worry, doubt, lack, not enough. And if that's what you've been practicing, then that's what your cells have been craving because you've created receptors from your brain from those thought patterns that are linked to your subconscious mind that are deeply embedded in your neural pathways. So without getting too sciencey, we get to train, teach your cells to crave, get turned on by, get lit up, activated by a different encoding, a different frequency, specifically your unique money encoding blueprint. If you're one of my clients who's listening, you know exactly what it is. So go on, girl. Go pleasure yourself to your unique money encoding blueprint. I wish I knew this years and years ago. And if you're not my client yet, I'm teaching you how to do this inside the Money Multiplier Challenge. We're going to uncover your unique money encoding blueprint. Whether you choose to self-pleasure, masturbate to it or not, you're going to get turned on by it. You're going to get lit up, activated in your unique money encoding blueprint so that your cells begin to crave it, so that you operate from it, so that you begin to move, take action, identify from your unique money encoding blueprint. And this is what money responds to. It's always been within you. It was never outside of you. Like I said, these cells are just dormant. We get to reactivate them, okay? This encoding has always been within you. You already speak the language of money and your manifestations, but no one has taught you how to do that yet, okay? It lives within you, and it's very simple. It's very easy. We're no longer going to practice or try to get turned on to money when actually our subconscious mind is saying, bitch, please, no. I'm used to struggle. I'm used to lack. I'm used to scarcity. I'm used to like trying, pushing, forcing. We get to clear that out. We get to rewire. We get to create a new identity, and we get to activate your unique money encoding blueprint. Ooh! And then you can do whatever you want with it. I love it. Again, to join the challenge, you can DM me the word challenge, or you can hop to the link in the show notes and get your sweet self inside. And yes, we're no longer going to try to get turned on to money when your subconscious mind and the cells in your body are saying something completely different. Okay. That's when we're going to have that internal battle. That's when we're going to have that like, I'm in. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I want this. No, I don't. I can't have it. And we have that push, pull, which in other terms is split energy. We no longer want split energy. We get to have this really solid, sturdy foundation to hold the wealth that you desire. You get to have it motherfucking all. You don't have to do it all. Okay. Let me know what came through for you. Let me know what landed. Slide into my DMs and share with me. And I'll see you in the Money Multiplier Challenge. I'll see you in the next episode. And until then, let's go manifest that shit. Mwah. That was so much freaking fun. If you love this episode as much as I did, please take a screenshot and tag me on Instagram at @the_badassbabe so I can share and celebrate you. And I have a special gratitude gift for you. If you're feeling called, please give us a 5-star rating and write your review on Apple Podcasts. Take a screenshot, submit it. Let me know and I'll send you instant access to my Fuck Yes Money Hypnosis as a thank you. And I'll see you in the next episode.